What's going on? I know it's been a while, but I really suck at this whole YouTube thing. I've been slacking because I've really just been preoccupied. A lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean my two friends, have asked me, like, when am I going to make another YouTube video? I want to be the person that is here for somebody else. I don't want anyone else to feel like they're alone in this situation. Whether it's something that you feel I can relate to, I'm here for you. I'm going to address the question that I get asked literally on a daily basis. How do I start hormones? I had no idea where to start and what to do, so I just kind of threw myself in it. Just a little disclaimer, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm telling you these things based off of my own experience. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you how I did it. So I moved here in February 2016, and I went into this deep depression of I don't even want to be alive. I think it just escalated because I was by myself all the time. I was just alone. I just had the time to be in my own head, and that's the worst thing. You don't want to do that. So I said, I need to talk to somebody, and I don't have any friends in Pittsburgh. I don't want to call my parents all the time. I'm going to do this on my own. So I found a therapist. And what I recommend doing if you're in the LGBT community, no matter what, but you're looking for therapy or doctors or surgeons, anything, Google LGBT friendly, insert whatever you're looking for. Because Google is a great thing, okay? So I Googled LGBT friendly therapists in my area, and the first lady that popped up, I contacted probably 4 or 5 people, but she got back to me the fastest, and I was like, I need to get in here. When's your next opening? When can we meet? Whatever. And she got me in pretty quickly, I'd say within like 2 weeks, and she takes my insurance. That is a big thing. So without insurance, therapy can run up to $500 a session. That's the highest that I've seen it. But my insurance does cover my therapy sessions. And it's not like, oh, whoa, what insurance do you use that covers that? It depends on your therapist. Whatever your therapist takes and whatever you have, see if they're compatible. If not, you can pay out of pocket. Sometimes it's low, like $100 per session, but still, I like to pay my copay at like $25 because I'm still broke from college, okay? So definitely find one that is LGBT friendly and takes your insurance because that will help you out in the long run. So one thing that I didn't even know that Pennsylvania did or required was before you medically transitioned, they required a referral from your therapist saying, yes, I've been seeing so-and-so for this for at least a year. You had to be seeing a therapist of some sort for at least a year. And then they had to write a letter and send it to your doctor's office or what have you. But within my first couple sessions, she was like, yeah, you don't need a referral anymore. And I was like, didn't know I needed one, but that's great to know. Thank you. I don't know how it is in any of the other states, but that's how it is here. I Googled LGBT-friendly family doctors or LGBT endocrinologists, and the biggest place that comes up, there's PERSAD or Metro Community Health Center. I go to Metro. They're both great places, but I personally go to Metro. I got established with somebody there. It took about 2 months, which is pretty typical to be established with a PCP. I just moved here. I didn't have one. Also, you can look and see if your PCP will give you, PCP is primary care physician, by the way. You can see if your PCP is able to prescribe testosterone if they are knowledgeable in that aspect. I know a lot of doctors, you're like, oh, it's a doctor, they should know what to do. Not always. There's a lot of doctors that want to get on board and be trans friendly and prescribe hormones. Just because I'm FTM does not mean that I can't recommend this same route for NTFs, because I think that it would essentially be the same thing because it's hormones nonetheless. So I want to say that my first appointment with my endo was November 9th of 2016, and then I started hormones 2 weeks later, which was like crazy because I didn't think that it would happen that fast. I figured that I would have to get established, but like I said, I don't know how it is for any other places. Maybe they want to see you for longer. Maybe I'll start T that same day. Who knows? and I loved my doctor, and I had her for about 6 months until she moved to Texas. So they just put me with someone else, and I love her as well. She's really cool. And a lot of questions are, does insurance cover your hormones? The answer for me is no. I don't really know how it is now. I haven't really tried, but I know that every year insurance companies renew their policies or update their policies. So maybe it is covered now. I'm not too sure. I have Highmark. Whenever my pharmacy went to put in their request for my testosterone to be covered, they denied it. Whatever, that's fine. But honestly, it's really not bad. My testosterone out of pocket, and like I said, this is just for Pennsylvania, just for the pharmacy that I go to. I know that it can be different in different places. I know that if you go to PERSAD, there's an income guideline requirement, and if you don't make a certain amount and you're not able, you can get it for free. Don't abuse the system because some people really need it. I can afford my testosterone, so I choose not to go there. I go to a different pharmacy, and my testosterone is $40 per bottle, which takes me like 6 or 7 months to go through a little vial of testosterone. And then the needles and syringes are pretty much just lumped into the prescription, and those out of pocket are like $13 to $15. So I'll be out of the pharmacy with everything that I need for $55. You can pick up I don't know what they're called. What are they? Whatever, you can pick up one of those little red things that you put your needles and syringes into for like $3. They're pretty cheap, and I think the smallest one that I found holds like 80 needles, which it's gonna last you a while, because I haven't even done 80 shots. I mean, I might have, I don't know. I've heard that if you do take too much of your hormones that you're prescribed, you start to detransition, like it starts to work against you. So if I take too much testosterone, my body's gonna turn it into estrogen, and I'm just not gonna go anywhere, and that's no fun, because I don't wanna do that. Listen to your doctors, they know what they're talking about. Do not get any hormones or any medicine offline, because I have heard some horrible things, people having reactions. The world's a crazy place, alright? And people don't have, I don't know where I was going with that. Definitely be aware of what you're putting into your body. I want someone to have the resources that I didn't have. I don't know who will see this, I don't know who will find it helpful, but it's out here for anyone who needs it or may use it or wants to give it to somebody else. Take me with you. I think that's about it. That's how you start hormones. And if you found this video useful, please run with it. I love the idea of helping people. It honestly just makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. I want to help change your life, and I am here for you. You're able to add me on Instagram or follow me on Twitter. I don't ever tweet. I don't really know why. I can't give you an explanation for that, but I am on Instagram even though I don't post a whole bunch. I'm still there as I answer all of my direct messages. If you have some questions that you need to ask me, I would love to answer them. Absolutely, I will talk to you. But thank you for watching my video. I know I'm terrible at this thing. I don't really have a script, but I just kind of go for it and just hope it all works out. I need to stop looking at myself and focus on where the camera is. Hello. Alright, so until next time, who knows, maybe that's going to be in another 6 months. It probably won't be, but thank you for watching, and good luck on your journey.